Increase horsepower, reduce glare, and get bonus style points by installing a custom vinyl hood decal on your FJ Cruiser.
FJ Cruisin!
Welcome back to FJ Cruisin. This episode will be a DIY video on how to install a custom vinyl hood decal on an FJ Cruiser. You'll want to start by cleaning your hood very thoroughly. I'm just using soapy water here. It's very important that the area be clean and free of any debris. I had purchased the vinyl wrap sheet on eBay for about $20. Its dimensions are 3 feet by 5 feet, and I had decided on matte black for the color, in hopes that it will act as a glare reducer. I'm not sure if I'll actually notice any difference once it's on. We'll just have to wait and see. Once the hood is clean and dry, you can line up the vinyl and tape it down. I decided to place it upside down, paper backing side up. This side has a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch grid print. The grid should help in getting my outline drawing straight and hopefully symmetrical. Okay, now to draw the first outline. This will be a rough outline, and then later we will refine it. Nevertheless, we should do our best to be as accurate as possible to achieve optimal end results. This part is a little awkward because you can't see the outline of the hood once the vinyl is taped on top of it. The way I ended up doing it was by feeling for the bevel with the ruler and my fingers and trying my bestest to get the line right on that bevel. Take your time on this step. A trick you can do to check if your line is in the right spot is press your finger right on your line and take a peek under the vinyl to see if you are on the bevel. I'll include the final dimensions of the decal in the description below. Okay, now let's take this inside and cut it out. I've folded the vinyl sheet in half so that I get a perfectly symmetrical shape once I cut it. A few pieces of tape should help hold the two sides in place. Taking my time here to cut slowly and as smoothly as possible so that the lines look clean, not jagged. But if you're going for the jagged look, then by all means, go jagged. Okay, first cut made. Now let's go see how it fits. It's pretty close to the shape we're looking for. Let's refine the outline to make it a clean cut line all the way around. This is where it's extra important to take your time, cutting the line as straight and smooth as possible. We also want to round off the two back corners. Alright, almost perfect. Just need to take a little more off the front end side here, and we should be done. Okay, that looks pretty good. Time to make the logo. I grabbed the biggest bucket I could find to draw the logo circle outline. Measure to make sure it's centered, then draw the circle. I made up a simple logo design. Keep in mind that the more simple the shapes of the logo, the easier it will be to cut it out. I tried to draw the lettering out in reverse, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I ended up drawing them out again later on the top side of the vinyl. I used a foam pad underneath the vinyl while cutting to protect the surface below. This whole thing is pretty much drawn freehand and cut freehand. I don't expect it to be perfect, just decent looking. Everyone has a different skill level, so use your creativity. Maybe the logo doesn't have to be dead center. Put it on an offset. Or maybe the lines don't have to be straight. Make them jagged or squiggly, rugged looking. Use your imagination and design something that you can create and that you'll be proud of. So I ended up drawing out the lettering on the top side, and I used a Sharpie to do it with. It was kind of hard to see the Sharpie when cutting, so I used a headlamp to shine on it, and this helped see the Sharpie a lot better. Alright, let's get it on the FJ and see how it looks. That looks better than I expected. We also need to cut out the holes for the windshield spray nozzles. Okay, now that the decal is complete, we can begin to secure it to the hood. The method we are going to use when applying the vinyl decal to the hood is referred to as the hinge method. Basically, you attach the decal to the surface where you can fold half of it over. Remove the backing paper from that half, apply that side, then flip the other half over, repeat the same steps as the first side, and voila! Should be pretty straightforward. Let's try it! I had made a mistake here. It's a good idea to apply some soapy water solution to the vinyl as you peel the backing paper off. Otherwise, it will stick to anything it touches. I got lucky here and was able to gently pull it off, but if it was a more intricate part of the decal, then it could have been ruined. Okay, now we can cut this side of the backing paper off. Apply soapy water solution to both the hood and the sticky side of the vinyl. We are spraying a generous amount of solution, making sure that no areas of the hood or vinyl are left dry. Now we can take the vinyl and carefully unfold it and lay it back down on the hood. Make sure nothing is folded over. Give special attention to areas that have more detail, such as the font. Once everything is neat and in order, grab a squeegee and with light pressure, begin to squeegee the vinyl starting in the center and working your way outward. Take your time with the squeegee. The vinyl will slide around until all the water from underneath is pushed out. As the vinyl begins to stick to the hood more, apply more pressure with the squeegee. Repeat the same steps on the other side. Make sure to go over every bit of vinyl with the squeegee so that all of the soapy water solution is removed from underneath. This will ensure that the vinyl sticks to the hood well. Once all the water is squeegeed from underneath the vinyl, take a soft rag or paper towel and lightly dab away the excess solution. A hair dryer can come in handy to help dry out excess water. Just be careful not to get too close to the vinyl because you can melt and damage it. Don't forget to go around the windshield spray nozzles. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, your very own custom FJ Cruiser vinyl hood decal. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time on FJ Cruisin.
FJ Cruisin.